Welcome back to the Cricket Pulse by LGW. I'm George, and joining me on the pod today, looking much more focused than our third man, is Loy. Well, the W continues to be missing from LGW. He's busy with labor work for Easter prep with family.
I spoke to him this morning, George. He was literally at a restaurant in Kochi trying to explain to the waiter that while the Karimeen Polichada was 10 on 10, CSK's death bowling is hardly a 2 out of 10. The man has his priorities, but he's missing some absolute theatre and also the scenes with us as well.
I know, he really is. But let's get straight into it because tonight at Chepauk, the Yellow Army was silenced and the script was flipped in a big, big way. And dare I say, I called it. Well, Chennai posted 209 for 5. And honestly, at halfway mark, I thought it was very impressive. The atmosphere was unsurprisingly electric as usual, but I'm very impressed after losing Sanju, the way they held up and the team performed. It was just brilliant. And full credit to them. Absolute kudos.
It was. It felt like a classic CSK win was brewing, George, especially after
Uh,
Ayush Matre. The 14.2 crore superstar was incredible, smashing 73 of 43. The under 19 captain for India, after his exploits by winning the World Cup, is just come back and shown why he is the captain for the team. And he led from the front today, playing that knock. He wasn't left far behind again. Sarfraz Khan, a cameo of an innings, 32 of 12. And again, you always keep saying Sanju Samson and the other name is Shivam Dubey. He lived up to that today. 45 of 27, went berserk at the end. 220 looked like a mountain to climb, definitely for Punjab Kings. But I think there was a different script written already, George.
Nah. I disagree. I'll tell you what, Punjab didn't climb the mountain. They just took a jet to the top. It was a clinical disassembly of the, CSK bowling attack. But I'll come back to Matre, though. Fantastic at his age to have that maturity, to hold that innings and play the way he played. But also he owes a great debt of gratitude for the 2 drop catches as well. And bless him. You see, both on his bowling and I mean, he was a sorry face to look at. But happens and he made them pay for it. But thankfully, it was a different outcome than what Chennai would have wanted. But Sarfaraz, I have to say, what a beauty. Was an absolute pleasure watching him bat the way he did. Um, Effortless, absolutely technical, and it was just brilliant. He was playing to the field that was set against him, and he was amazing. And of course, effortless Dubey uh, need not. He's just ever so dependable, and he showed why he is somebody um, who's such a important presence in both in the Indian national team as well as in the Super Kings.
True, George. I think looking at the key performances and the chase with Punjab Kings, I think Priyansh Arya storm, right? What a
Was brilliant. It was brilliant.
freak that kid was. 39 of 11 balls. And again, the striker of 354. And when I was seeing bat today, I was like, God, this guy is going to smash a 50 and it's going to be a quick 50. He was going guns, and then Matt Henry came and took his stumps off, and I was like, I feel for you, lad. You shouldn't have gone down the track to hit him. But then again, I think he was doing what he went down to do, score fast, and I think he definitely rattled the CSK bowlers there. So
He
hats off
did.
to
He did.
Priyansh.
Yeah, he did. He did. A fantastic effort. I mean, it was one of those breezy starts similar to what Finn Allen did last night. It did put a spanner in the works for Chennai, and that was, I think, the he set the tone early. But I was very impressed with Prab Simran as well because such a and Cooper Conley. What I have to say, both of them um, showed so much maturity, especially Cooper Conley at his age to show that composure, coming off such a big, massive, inning in the last game for him to just change gears, stay there, show that kind of cricketing intelligence and maturity was amazing. And I did not know Prop Simran uh, could actually decelerate and play a mature innings as well. They really did. I mean, especially when Arya departed, I mean, their required run rate was always, below their
below
actual run
there.
rate through the game. So it showed amazing maturity. And then came the captain. Oh my God, Captain Cool Aya. Yeah, do you see the irony in an Aya sinking the Chennai ship? It's cool as a cucumber, finishing it with a 50 of 29. What an anchor to the chase. Amazing. Amazing.
Amazing. Again, I think I I'm a big fan of Shreyas Iyer, George, and I think
Oh, yes.
I always miss him in the Indian team. And again, I think he is one guy who has rescued India over the last few years, coming in and playing an amazing knock. And I think he's been doing that with Punjab Kings as well. And I think that's why he's the captain cool, right? I think he's been absolutely cool as a cucumber today. You could see him come in there. He was unfazed with what was happening. He played his knock. He got out, he left, but then when
Yeah,
he left, it was almost game over, right? I think just going back to Propson and Cooper Conley, I think the partnership was really great.
fantastic.
Sadly, I think again it was a mishap with the run out which got Propson run out. Otherwise, I think they might have seen them through as well.
Yeah.
That being said, I think CSK's bowling woes continues, George.
Oh,
It was painful to watch. Matt Henry went for 54 runs in his 4 overs. At least he got
it's
Sorry,
crazy.
he got Priyansh out, which was something to which stopped the run flow. But the spin department struggled as well. Rahul Chahar went for 46, and Noor Ahmed
Noor
again.
was, yeah.
It,
It was surprising to see Noor in that plight. But that being said, it's no longer the spinny Chennai pitch. Um, but I mean, I'm not complaining. I called it. Uh, but I'll be honest. It is sad to see Chennai struggle this way. But then, in all honesty, what I have to tell the Chennai fans is be patient, support the team, because it is that transition phase. You you've had such a high for so many years, um, and now transition from Dhoni to what is coming next. It is going to take a season or two, but they will find their foot. Just continue supporting your team. There's no reason to lose heart. I'm sure they will. They're great fans as well. Uh,
exactly.
so so yeah,
Uh,
that's what I have to
I,
say.
True. And I think, again, as you told George, they've not been where they have been earlier because I think this was their sixth straight loss at home, a streak which was
Mm,
unthinkable at least a couple of years back. But I
yeah,
think it is where it is. And again, Punjab, all credit to them. We mentioned this yesterday. No other team had won 3 consecutive games at Chepauk, stretching back to 2023, where they started the streak, and I think they've just continued that. It's gone to 4 right now, and they've turned MS Dhoni's fortress into their summer home. To be honest, at the minute, and again, another important statistic is that's their ninth successful 200 plus chase in T20 history, more than any franchise globally, not just in India IPL. George, globally, there's no franchise which has scored 9 successful 200 plus chases. So a brilliant stat to
correct.
be proud of as well.
one thing I'm so glad is that finally Punjab as a team is coming together, and which is what I think in a uh, inaugural IPL episode, the thing that I was telling you was I would love to see DC and Punjab come together as a team. They've always had great players, but somehow the chemistry has not worked. And just watching Punjab come together and DC to an extent as well um, is just heartening to see. But I think we saw Punjab do well today, and I don't think we have to wait too long to see DC in action.
Exactly.
Tomorrow
I
is a
think
Saturday doubleheader, isn't it?
it is. It is. And I think we've got the first game, which is going to be a capital clash, which Akshay Patel leading the Delhi Capitals against Hardik Pandya's Mumbai Indians. Uh, and with regards to the pitch conditions, I think Delhi is a postage stamp ground, right? Small
It's really
boundaries,
small.
flat
Yeah.
deck, and you can definitely expect 200 plus to be the pass score there. So let's see how it turns out tomorrow for Delhi and Mumbai.
To be honest, I'll call it for Delhi. But one thing I have is I really want to see Akib Nabidar in the team. I would say Mukesh Kumar should be kept out. Akib Nabidar has to be played. First of all, small pitch, flat deck. It's important to have someone with the acumen of Akib Nabidar. Again, I haven't seen it. I'm going by what I've heard. I'm going by the records and what he has done in Ranji. To have a player like him in the team and not use him is a mortal sin. Just I would really like to see him, and if Akshar and Co can capitalize on that, I think they can cause Mumbai trouble. But you have the, what can I say? I mean,
The the
no
genius,
words. The
the,
Mumbai
the
Cha
magician.
Raja. So if he gets going, uh, yeah, Akib Nabi Dar and whatever Dar will have to wait in line. But that's one thing I love watching. Uh, Rohit Sharma, what a player! What a
It is.
player!
He is. And I think again, it's going to be a pretty interesting fight. To be honest, I think if you look at it in terms of rivalry, uh, MI lead 21-16. So I think George, you call
Not much
DC.
of a difference.
I would say MI, but then again, DC have an edge in terms of the venue because they've won 7 to MI6. So I think they've got an edge over there. But then let's see how that plays
There's
out because
there's not much that's almost even Stevens. So I'm not gonna go by that. I'm just going by how the team is cohesive. Uh, Mumbai can crash. If you look at it, a lot depends on Rohit Sharma. A lot depends on uh, what's his name, Jasprit
Tilak
Bumrah,
Verma.
and
Yeah,
and a lot depends on Pandya. Of course, Tilak Verma as well. So they have superstars. I mean, if Shafane gets going, and then there's Shardul Thakur, they have a fantastic team. But it's how they come together that matters. And I think that chemistry looks good with Delhi Capitals. I can't wait for Rahul to get going for the Capitals.
Delhi Capitals.
Uh, Mind you, they have great players as well. Samir Wisby's last game, you know what he did. Um, and then you still got Ingidi, and I would love to see Ingidi on one end pairing up with Akib Nabidar.
Happy and
And I
that.
really, really hope they do that. And that would possibly put the spanner in the works for Mumbai.
Hopefully, George. I think let's keep our fingers crossed and let's hope Akim Nabi gets his chance tomorrow because I think it'd be interesting to see him play again.
Yes,
With all of his
he has to.
exploits recently, I think we definitely would love to see him there. Uh, So I think that
And then,
kind of summarizes game one for us, George, which is at
but game
3:30
two is big
p.m.
as
India
well.
time. Exactly. I think
Game
it's two
two is
double
big
headers
as
and
well.
two. Exactly. Exactly.
It's RR versus Gujarat. So, um, and before you say anything, I'm going to call this for RR. Nothing to do with my, liking
Hate to
to
Gujarat or
Shubman Gill.
Shubnam.
No, no, I love Gujarat. I love the state. I mean, it's Modi state. I have every reason to like it. It's just Shubman Gill. But I must admit, the way Shubman played the last game, if he can get going and middle it like that and just stay in the crease for some more time, that could spell trouble for RR. However, RR on paper looks ridiculously good. And, just the opposite of what Delhi crowd is. I mean, the Delhi ground is. Um, the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad is really massive.
Massive.
So the boundaries are bigger. And I think it'll be good for Vaibhav Suryavanshi. He can crack them. But the point is, if there's any miscue, it's going to be caught. So you need to be careful. But that being said, it's a very mature team, youngsters, but very level-headed, and they've always, from the time they've entered IPL, have been one of the most organized team with one of the best backroom staff and management. So one of the best structures in modern cricket. So I will give that one to Rajasthan Royals.
Again, I think it's one of those heavyweight clashes, right, George? I think the teams, if you look at the teams, they're equally balanced. If you look at it, I think if you look at
No,
RR, you've got Vaibhav Suryavanshi, Jaiswal, Shimron Hetmyer, Ravindra Jadeja, and at the bowling you see you've
that's
got
the
Jofra
name,
Arter.
Jadeja. That's the X factor, Jadeja. Whether it's with the
it
ball, whether it's with the bat, whether it's on the field, that guy is a game changer. And what Gujarat lacks is a Jadeja. And that guy can change the game any minute, any point in the game. He can change it. I don't think Jadeja realizes how good he is. Uh, uh, but he's just an amazing, amazing cricketer. So that X factor is a huge factor why Rajasthan
don't
Royals.
don't take that away, Joe. I don't take that away, George. I don't deny that as well. But I
Mm,
think you've got a pretty packed side as well. You've got Shubham Gill, you've got Sai Sudarshan, you've got Joss Butler, you've got Glenn Phillips. That's your first top four, which is absolutely amazing. I think, and then you've got all rounders like
again,
Washington Sundar, Rashid Khan, and then you've
Shubman
got
Gill.
Jason Ho.
Shubman Gill has to prove his consistency. Early days, I am not
He
going to buy
he
it.
has George. No,
Yeah,
he has. I think he's proved that in IPL. And I don't think he needs to prove it again. And you've seen the first game. I think he's going to continue from where he left off. He's going
I,
to have a good game. And again,
I'm happy
they've
to
got a
see a good
good,
game of
decent.
cricket, but I don't think they're going to be good tomorrow. I know it's
Let's
their
see.
home
Anyways, I
game.
think it's
I
their
know it's
home
their
game.
home game, but still.
So yeah, again, we'll wait and watch. We'll see who's going to. So for me, I think I'm going to say it's going to be GT tomorrow for the second game, and I'm going with MI for the first game. You're going with DC for the first game, and you're going with RR for the second game. So
Yes.
let's try and have a review of this tomorrow after this game, and let's see what each of our calls have come out against.
Okay. Let's see.
So that's
So
game number two as well. So
yeah,
hopefully that's the weekend sorted
that no,
or
no,
Saturday
that's not the
sorted.
weekend sorted.
That's
That's
Saturday sorted.
Saturday sorted. But weekend is sorted because Sunday
We've
it's
got
our team playing.
yeah, we do, we do.
Mm.
Again, I think that's for tomorrow. That's for
We'll
another
talk
day,
about it
George.
tomorrow. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. So the
hopefully by
weekend sorted.
Sunday, yeah, exactly, and hopefully by Sunday, Will be back from his spiritual and culinary trip in Kerala, and he'll join us at least for a session before he heads back to UK.
We can only hope. Well, my brother, At least a picture. Come on.
We miss you.
Okay. Yeah. Now I miss his jokes. so, so yeah. Anyways, so it was a good day, good game of cricket today, and I think I'm gonna have a smashing weekend as well. So lots to look forward to. Plus Easter, lots of food finally for
Food.
me, and something to go with it in liquid form. So yeah. But anyhow, lot to look forward to this weekend. Let's see. Cheers, everyone. I'm gonna call it tonight. And this is George for LGW. Keep the pulse racing. Adios.
And this is Loy signing out. Ciao.